Thought I'd show y'all a little bit of this before I said anything. It's snowing. We finally got some snow, guys. You know what that means? Leo's going camping. I thought about doing an outlaw, you know, way out in the middle of the woods. Y'all know I like to camp in weird places. I started to do this way out in the woods somewhere, and we got to thinking, you know, yeah, we'll just do it at the campground at Chancey's, and I've got power that way as long as it lasts. We're expecting more snow. In progress. Got my tent up, got me a little fire going. Just one Duraflame log right now. I've got me a warm spot already. I'm just kind of thawing out my little fire ring. And I've got my heat set up in here. Little warm place to retreat to when it gets cold. Warm your feet up. I got him all stained. Looks pretty decent, don't it? Don't look too bad at all, does it? Got my little bed. I'll have my TV in there later. Everything. Should have everything I'll need. Minus a little bit of snow. Don't really need much of that in there. Honest, officer, I have no idea who could have done all them donuts in that parking lot. I have no idea. Hang on, hang on. I was going to show y'all town in the snow. Historic town of Matewan in the snow. Do a donut every now and then. That's the rule. I'm back at my little base camp now, inside my little tent. Got my heat going. And trying to melt some snow to fix dinner later. Oh, there we go. We're getting there. I left the water at the house. I figured we got plenty of snow. We'll melt snow. Yeah, it's a coming down. The snow is a coming down. Got my little fire going still. I have to go down here in a little while. I got to go down this road here in a little while. Got a graveyard, you know, it's one of our historic site. Gonna go down and visit a grave down there and tell y'all about it. But for right now, I figured I had better run back and get some stuff going here. I've got Still yet got a thaw. My chicken's frozen solid. But we're supposed to get some heavier snow bands, I should say, for the afternoon hours anytime now. So we're going to get a little bit more snow. So I guess I'm going to go hang out for a little while. Just chill out, warm up, make me some hot cocoa maybe. Now, a little bit later, I'll have to put my heater back there for probably about 20 minutes or so to heat up the back of the camper before bedtime. These guys got it made, don't they? No big old campers. Yeah, buddy. Let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 campers? Which I don't think anybody's staying in them. I think they just leave them here. There's no vehicles. Just that one. There goes one now. These here look like trail riders. And I think I know that dude. I believe I do. I think I know who that is. I'll have to swing by a little bit later and see if that's him. Alright, knock some of the snow off my boots before I go in. Just thought I'd bring y'all out here and show you what it looks like out here. Look at that. I ain't been back, well, maybe 30 minutes or so. Not a little bit. Looks like about a half an inch, about a half an hour. So we're still coming. We've still got snow inbound, don't we? But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good old time. I love this kind of stuff. You know, just adventure. I love it. Love it. Alright, let me get back in here where it's nice and warm. Yes. Little heater, I like you. Okay, now this is just down from the campground. It's right back up that way. The graveyards I was looking for, graveyard, I should say, is right down here. And I found it. I actually found 3. I found 2 other graveyards too. But unfortunately, guess what? You can't read the gravestones. They're covered in snow and ice. You can't see anything. I can tell there's a graveyard there, but I can't see any of it. So I thought I would stop right here just for a real quick minute and show y'all something. Now this right here, you see these 2 tunnels right here. There's one there and one here. And this one says 1914 and it says Hatfield on top of it. You see that up there, that little sign? Now this tunnel right here, it has a strange lineage. Okay, you see, back in the day, the Hatfield clan, they used to use this to slip liquor, to slip moonshine. In here. Hey, look, Heather. You been here, Heather? Somebody drew a pretty good dog. But anyway, they would bring vehicles through here and stuff like that, and they would have moonshine hidden inside those vehicles. And we ran into one of the Hatfields. His name was River. Was telling the story. He passed away in the 70s, but he's down here as well. So I'm going to have to come back when it isn't quite so snowy. You know, I was thinking the snow would add something, you know, to the video. You know, really pretty scenery. And I suppose it did. It's really pretty scenery. You know, that it is. It's really pretty scenery all the way around. Problem is, you can't see the headstones. You can't tell who's who. So, anyway, all right. I'm going to, I guess since I'm already out, already cold, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit while I'm out. Do some more donuts, perhaps. I like donuts. I like snow donuts. Those are fun. A little snowy out, isn't it? A little bit. Not too bad. It's not real bad. I think it's probably, just guessing, I'm going to say somewhere around 20, give or take, something like that. Not real warm. That's for sure. It's not a warm day, y'all. All right. My hoodie's getting wet, too. I didn't think about that. But all right, I guess I'm gonna go on back, head on back to the campground. Okay guys, I have to ask you to bear with me. It's a tent, you know. They're not a whole not really not really a whole lot of room to move the camera back and get the full shot. So here, we'll try this. That looks a little bit better. This right here came to us. A company contacted us called LUVKNIT, and they contacted us and asked us if I would like to try their product out. You know I love camping stuff, so yeah, of course I'm going to try it out. You know, I love that kind of stuff. It's my thing. Now, I've showed y'all a couple times. I showed you my homemade, my homemade solar charger, solar generator. I've showed y'all that a couple times, different videos and stuff. And the new 80-watt solar panel that I recently got. But this one right here, this is something different. And I thought I would show you guys this because I absolutely know that you guys are going to like this, and you're probably going to want one of these. Like I said, it's called a LUVKNIT, and it's dual solar panels, and these are speed charge. Okay, this thing, it has its own power bank. This isn't just a solar panel. This actually has a power bank built right into it, and it's got a little light. Hang on. It's got a little light if you want to use it, But anyway, you get a light. But it's got a 10,000 milliamp hour battery on it. So this thing, it's a 10-watt solar panel. This is 10 watts. So I mean, this is a really nice little setup. It charges really fast. They claim, I think it was 4 or 5 hours. I would have to look. That it recharges in like 4 to 5 hours in full sunlight. Obviously today there ain't going to be no full sunlight, but that's okay. I charged it before I came. I wanted to test it. When I got this brand new, straight out of the box, the indicator was on 2. And the power indicator, right there. It was on 2. I put this thing out, and within an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, something like that. Not long at all. Not long at all. I mean, it was good to go, fully charged, ready to go, all that kind of stuff. Powered up a phone, and then charged the phone up, and then plugged it up by USB, and recharged it that way. But I mean, it works really well. It charges really fast, and you don't have to worry about recharging. Like these little power banks I use. Hang on. I use a lot of these little power banks like this. This one's a 20. This has 20,000 milliamp hours in this one. That'll charge a lot of stuff for a long time. Phones and tablets, laptop, charge all kinds of stuff, But this right here, you can charge indefinitely with this. Even my big panel, which this one isn't made for cars. This is USB. This isn't made to charge car batteries, 12 volt. Excuse me. But I just absolutely love this little thing. It comes a little, you can hang it up and all that good stuff. But hang on. Has Type C and regular USB. Little kickstand, I forgot about that. To stand it up in the sun. It has the little, it's got little legs, so you can stand it up and position it, in direct sunlight. The built-in power bank. Oh yeah, it's got the little, also has a little pocket right here for, cables. I forgot about that. But anyway, guys, I really like this. This is my favorite so far. As far as USB power banks, I mean, my big 80 watt, I love that thing. That's just a lot of power, but that's for 12 volt batteries too. You can use that for car batteries. This isn't for car batteries. This is for, the camera, the phone, the vape. If you smoke vape, lights, etc. That sort of thing. Anything USB is what this is for. But if you guys, I'm telling you, I absolutely love this little critter. This is awesome,
the battery tester. Ah, well, whatever. It's here. There it is. There it is. Well, this one right here, this is a 10 as well, and it has a solar panel on the back of it, right? You just lay it out in the sun. Yeah, right. I've laid this thing out for 2 solid days in direct sunlight with very, very little change on the indicators, you know, maybe 1 bar, something like that, after like 2 solid days in the sun, in direct, you know, summertime sun, you know, real hot summertime sun. And this thing, it barely, I mean, it'll barely make a little tick on the power indicator. This thing right here, brother, this thing will go all the way with you. This thing will fully charge in no time, and it is absolutely, I love it. I love it. You could just lay this on your dash, or, you know, on your hood or something like that, and just don't ever have to worry about it again.
I've got my door cracked a little bit and my window open a little bit. Kind of, you know, humid, cooking. Check this out. Let me move my chair up. Made me a nice big seating area. So yeah, it's real nice and warm in here. Got my heat going, melting some more snow. Melting some more snow for my chicken. I'll have to throw that snow in there in a minute. This is all snow. I'm cooking on snow today, y'all. How good does that look, though? We're getting there. Let that cook down a little bit, bone it, and all that good stuff. I've got, where is it? Right here. That one's breakfast. Got my noodles, and I've got seasonings already in there. A little salt, a little pepper, tiny bit of Italian, and a little bit of parsley just for pretty effect, and a tiny bit of sage. Just a pinch. I like the aroma, you know, of sage. That smoky kind of flavor, you know. So I like that. So we went ahead and got everything mixed up. All I got to do is just dump the little Ziploc baggie in there when I'm ready. See what y'all think. Oh yeah. Can you see that? There you go. Homemade chicken noodle in a snow tent. Old-fashioned table it is. That looks incredible. And I kid you not, that sage and Italian seasoning in this smells unbelievably good. This whole tent smells incredibly delicious. Juice. The soup. Oh yeah. There's snow sliding off the outside of the tent. Look at that. Well, that looks really good on a night like this, don't it? There we go. Ooh, that is really thick looking broth. Look at that. It should be. It simmered for, altogether I cooked this for about 4 hours. I went through a can of butane and started on another can to finish it. Oh God, yes.
Oh, that is really good. It is really hot though. Alright, we got it. Give it a minute. Burning my leg just holding it.
Found it. 72.5 inside and 21.6 outside. Not bad. In case any of you've ever wondered about heating a tent, if you put a tarp over it, yeah, it seems to work pretty good. This went up 73. That is sweet. Well, I've moved into my little camper and got my heat going down there. Got my boots back there, they're covered in snow, so I put them back there to drain. And got my coveralls right in front of the heater, dry my pant legs out a little bit. I can see ice melting off of the windows, but it's still getting there, isn't it? It's a disaster movie, one of those. I like those. I get enough reality in reality. So yeah, I like to, when I watch TV, I generally like to watch something silly, something goofy. But I guess that's just me, you know. I'm serious when I have to be, but if I don't have to be, I probably won't be. You know what I mean? One of those people. 49.3. It's slowly coming up, which it's what, 20 outside and 49.3 in here. So we're coming up. It feels warm. It doesn't feel cold. And like I said, all the ice is pretty much, you can see it running down the glass. Good morning. It's looking about 8. Yeah, about 8:15. Check this out. It snowed all night long. Not real hard, but continuously all night long. Truck's covered again. ATV's covered again. Wow, that is beautiful though, isn't it, guys? That is absolutely beautiful. Get out here in the open. Gotta squint my eyes. I'm kind of snowblind here. How pretty is that? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I'm trying to thaw this puppy out. I figure I'll have to dig some of that loose around the bottom of it. I got everything all loaded up. Had a time with that tent, man. It had ice. It had frozen to the snow. And everything under it, the ground. Check that out. Everything under it. I melted all the snow underneath the tent. But along the edges and the ropes and stuff and the stakes in the ground, all of that stuff was frozen. So I had to beat and kick and jerk and pull and carry on and all that good stuff. But we got her loose. We got her out of there. And we got everything packed up, and we got one little patch of non-snow ground. It's a good thing. Look here. Deer poop. That was under my tent. I didn't even know it. It was under the snow when I set the tent up. But it didn't get smooshed, so I guess we're okay, right? I think I had my stove sitting about in here somewhere. So yeah, I never walked over on that side. You can tell my walkway where I was walking in and out right here. But anyway, this has been a thoroughly fun little adventure. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed this 1/3 as much as I have. And I hope that you are tired and hungry and cold and wet and ready to go back home. But we've got everything all loaded up and ready to go. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, from Hatfield Bottom in the Hatfield campground, this is Leo with the Hillbilly Camping with Leo, duh. And I hope y'all enjoyed our little trip. I really do. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope y'all be safe, be careful in this stuff, and really have a really good day. And we will see y'all next time. Until then, Leo out.